So, good day everyone. My name is Betty Mayu Hernandez, first year college from BSN 1D. So, now I'm going to demonstrate to you or perform to you the administering of subcutaneous injection. So, subcutaneous injection is mostly highly effective when administering a medication from insulin of morphine. So for this procedure, we need first to check our MAR or the medication administration record or the doctor's order. So the rationale of this is for us to assure if we are giving the right medication to our patient. So the next, we need to perform hand hygiene. So the rationale of this is for us to avoid the spreading of microorganisms or the cross-contamination among clients or vice versa. So next, we need to identify and explain the procedure to our patient. So the rationale of this is for us nurses or student nurse to be aware if we're handling the right patient. So for the patient, for them to have an awareness in what we will gonna do to them and why it is to be aware if we're handling the right patient. So for the patient, for them to have an awareness in what we will gonna do to them and why it is necessary. So next, we need to provide a privacy to our patient. So the rationale of this is for the patient to be comfortable in the whole procedure that we will gonna do. So now we need to prepare the things that we will need. First is the gauze or the bandage if it is necessary, the cotton balls that has an alcohol inside for us to perform the antiseptic technique, and our syringe that measures a 3 cc or 3 ml with a 2 ml of medication that I prepare from our ampule. So next is the clean gloves that we have for us to be safe. So for this procedure, I'm using the patient's arm. And after that, we need now to select. So in selecting the area, we need to make sure that it is free from tenderness, hardness, swelling, scarring, itching, burning, or localized inflammation. So next, I have to apply clean gloves for the safety. So now, after wearing a clean gloves, we need now to select the site where we inject the medication. So here. So now we're gonna clean this site with a clean cotton with alcohol. So in cleaning, we need to do a circular motion. And after that, we dispose this cotton in its right disposal, and after that, we need to allow the antiseptic or alcohol to dry. So now we're ready to inject the syringe to the patient. So we need to grasp the syringe with my dominant hand between my two thumb and fingers. So next is we need to place my non-dominant hand on the arm of the patient and pinch the side where we'll be injecting the medication. I need to insert the needle approximately at 45 degrees. And we need to make sure that the bevel is up. And carefully and firmly inject the medication. So after that, we need to apply the gauze. If there is bleeding, occur. So we need to apply the pressure a little bit when putting the gauze. And put a tape to ensure the gauze. And next, we need to write at our medication record the time, date, and the medication that we do. So after that, we need to dispose all the things that we use and dispose it in its right disposal. And after that, we need to remove our gloves and dispose it in its right disposal. And after that, perform hand hygiene. So that's how I demonstrate to you or perform to you the administering of subcutaneous injection.